Stuart, just how much time will there be between an OPEC decision and the Aramco pricing?
Could be simultaneous. Good morning, John. Yeah, I mean, that's something we're watching for. I mean, the timetable on both fronts in terms of announcing the pricing on the IPO as well as a decision from OPEC, both of those are entirely subject to Saudi Arabia time. And by that, I mean, it sort of happens when it happens. But they will, in theory, happen on the same day. And it's an interesting dynamic between the two. So as Tina alluded to there, we've got a slight change of tone going into this week in terms of how aggressive they're going to be in this meeting. But again, as Tina alluded to, we're not really believing it yet. They want to keep that oil price up for the IPO. It looks like it's probably going to price at the top end or close to the top end of its range of 1.6 to 1.7. And it looks like they're going to be fully subscribed. So that should give them some ability to price it at the higher end. But remember, this is far, far different IPO to one that's been flagged up for the last several years. Originally, it was 5% being sold at a valuation of $2 trillion or more. And we're not going to get that, nor are we going to get major cornerstone investors, or at least there's no evidence of it yet from places like Asia, the major customer base. There's a few days to go. Things could change, but that's what we're watching for later in the week.
Stuart, just your sense of things on how these individuals sit around the table with the Aramco IPO taking place in the background. Does it complicate life with the Saudis trying to get the likes of Russia to come along with them? Just how does it complicate things at this particular meeting?
Yeah, I mean, I think that is a common feature of these meetings, or they certainly have been the last couple of years. So Russia at the beginning of the so-called OPEC Plus deal was far more compliant than it's been of late. And that's not the only problem they have. I mean, there's Iraq there that is clearly trying to sound out the group on further cuts, but it's a little rich coming from the country that's probably done more than most to bust its quotas month in, month out. So there's a sense of that table that it's always difficult to get compromise, it's always difficult to get consensus. Does the Aramco IPO complicate it? Yes, a little bit, but it fundamentally doesn't change the picture.